Gorgeous sunshine greets us this morning at Blackberry Farm, but the outlook yet again is for the heat and humidity to build. More extreme heat warnings in force, this time extending into Northern Ireland. Later on triggering a few isolated thunderstorms, but it all comes crashing to an end this weekend. All the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. It's just too hot, but we don't want to say it because it's just so nice to have some summer warmth. But I mean, it has been exceptionally hot, and that is why the Met Office have now issued their new extreme heat warning. I just want to say this morning, we are here at Blackberry Farm, and we are going to be meeting some butterflies as they wake up this morning. This one is asleep, and it's slowly going to, as the sun warms its wings, open it up, and then it will take flight. I'm just going to pass this over to you very carefully, and then we can move on. But one thing that the heat and humidity has done is triggered thunderstorms. These are some incredible images of hailstorms in torrential thunderstorms a few weeks ago that caused flooding were insane. These are off the scale. There are 94 million people that have been affected. It's on the banks of the Yellow River. It's a major hub. The rain was so heavy it completely filled subways. People up to at least their armpits in rainfall total that China has ever recorded. The scenes there are devastating. There have already been fatalities, and with more thunderstorms there is worse to come, so I'm sure we'll be seeing that more in the news. Weather-wise, a quieter outlook for today. It's still hot and humid, Sean. Temperatures still into the low 30s. There will be thunderstorms today, but no warnings in force. But there will be some torrential ones as we head into the weekend, and that's when the heat ends. A very good morning to you. We're at Blackberry Farm this morning, and we are looking forward to meeting some butterflies as they wake up. They just need the sunshine on their wings to open up, and then they'll be fluttering. And there's even plans for me to hold one. I'm actually quite scared of butterflies, I don't know why. Anyway, one thing that many of us have been enjoying is the weather, the heat and the humidity, but not for everybody. For some, it's just been so oppressive, particularly at night time with the high temperatures we've had. I have some sort of welcome news if that is the case, because as we head through the next few days, particularly into the weekend, the heat and humidity will start to ease as we see the risk of thunderstorms arriving, and it's that will break the hot weather that we have at the moment. But with regards to today's weather, we still have our extreme heat warning in force from the Met Office for parts of Wales, South West England, and also Northern Ireland as well. That one lasts until Friday with high temperatures into the low 30s, which is pretty unusual for the time of year. So first thing this morning, yes, it is a little misty yet again through northern and eastern coast. That will burn back as we head through the day. The onshore flow keeps it a little cool here, temperatures into the high teens, but elsewhere high 20s, low 30s, but that could trigger isolated thunderstorms yet again. Not as heavy as the last few days, but very well scattered for pretty much anywhere for England and Wales. So let's take a look at our 7-day outlook and how our weather is set to change pretty dramatically. For Scotland, Northern Ireland and northern areas of England, temperatures you can see are way above average, but there's a tail off in our temperatures as we head through the weekend and on into next week. Percentage chance of rainfall remains relatively low. A lot of dry weather around. There was talk of these thunderstorms arriving through the weekend, yes, later on, but not as frequent or as heavy as we were thinking. It's next week there's the higher chance of picking up these scattered showers. Fortunes further south for England and Wales for the next 7 days. Again, our temperatures remain way above average. These are our absolute top temperatures for the next few days, but it does tail off. Temperatures tend to cool as we head into next week, but thunderstorms the name of the game from the end of the week through the weekend and into next week. Good morning to you. I have a little friend this morning with me. I'm at Blackberry Farm. They have hundreds and hundreds, thousands of butterflies on a beautiful butterfly walk. The butterflies will be waking up soon. They love the sunshine, but moths are the opposite. They like the nighttime, so they have been going wild. Now the sun is shining. These slowly start to calm down. This is a poplar hawk moth. I'm actually really scared, which is stupid because it's really tiny, but now that he's not flapping his wings, all is good with the world. But this is a beautiful, stunning location. You can see here the house behind me, the gorgeous flowers, is just a thriving ground for all of these butterflies and moths. Now, weather-wise, yes, the sun is shining, high pressure dominates, the warmth and sunshine continues through the next few days, but a big change coming this weekend as the heat and humidity starts to trigger these torrential thunderstorms. You think they've been heavy, they're set to turn heavier into the weekend, but today, hot, dry and sunny yet again. We have some mist and low cloud for northern Scotland, eastern areas of England. That will burn back as we head through the day, but keep it a little cool, high teens. Elsewhere, temperatures high 20s, low 30s, with some isolated thunderstorms later. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. I'm actually here to do a butterfly trail, but instead I found this duck and I wanted to give him a hug, and he's sort of, I think we're best friends now. We're at a beautiful location this morning. It is Blackberry Farm. It's in Warwickshire, and throughout the whole month of July they do amazing butterfly trail. You can come, you can find out about butterflies. This is a haven from all of the money raised that they do goes to Shipston Home Nursing, which is a local charity. Weather-wise, it is perfect for the butterflies at the moment because they like the warmth and the sunshine. That's what wakes them up, and hopefully for us they'll be waking up as we head through the morning. Weather-wise, it's blue skies and sunshine that dominate the forecast for the next few days. Big changes by the weekend, but this morning we still have through much of the day northern Scotland, eastern areas of England, cloudy skies, overcast grey conditions, temperatures pegged back here with some drizzle in the air. Most of us though hot, dry, sunny yet again, high 20s, low 30s. But today we will see isolated, well scattered thunderstorms, but nothing as ferocious as those through eastern England yesterday.
Calm though.
Nestling
Look, it's all snuggled in.
Can you
she's
see
actually just wrestled him.
Oh, you can just see the beak poking through the back of your hair, Laura. That's so cute. She's like the Dr. Dolittle of...
The duck wasn't like this earlier though. Look what it was like before Laura wrestled him or her into position.
No. I recorded that.
Oh my God,
I was chatting.
Could you get him again, please? We got.
Looks much happier now. And
Yeah,
who wouldn't? Laura, thank you very much.
Whoops, sorry about that. Would you like to know an interesting fact about how you can tell the difference between a male and a female duck?
I would.
Not really.
Okay, so I've been told this is true and not a joke. So female ducks will go quack, 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 but male ducks go quack, 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 quack.
I
It's the
don't
noise.
believe that at all, and we got the Shadow Foreign Secretary waiting, so that's enough from you, Laura.
Yes, good morning. I am at Blackberry Farm. So earlier I had a duck, which is the quintessentially English way of thinking about farming, but now I've got a tractor. I heard that the farmer was going to be driving it through later on. This here is where people come every July to go on a butterfly walk, and the butterfly walks are throughout the entire month. Just going to try and stop here. Ah, there we go. Everyone lives to tell the tale. And later on this morning, the tractor will be driving down and you'll see a huge cloud of butterflies coming up, and you can come on these walks throughout this entire month, and it raises money for a local charity. I'm so glad that worked. But weather-wise, as you can see, the sun is shining. It's really starting to warm up already, and it's the heat and humidity that's set to continue for the next few days, but it comes crashing down with thunderstorms by the weekend. But for today, temperatures still into the high 20s, low 30s, 32 our top temperature today. We still have our extreme heat warning in force for Wales, southwest England and for Northern Ireland off of what was yesterday the hottest day of the year so far. Cooler along northern and eastern coasts with isolated thunderstorms later.